What's up, dudes? ET13, and welcome back to my last movie review of the year. And like I said in my channel update, it will be Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. So, the way I'm going to do this is the first half will be non-spoilery, and then the second half will be spoilery. And down in well, right now, there should be something up on your screen stating, skip to this point after I discuss the non-spoilery stuff if you do not want to be spoiled and just want to hear my overall consensus of the film. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Starting off, the score for this film was beautiful. John Williams outdid himself yet again. I absolutely adored this score, really great, and honestly, this was one of the best scores of the year. The only films that would compete is Endgame and King of the Monsters, and Endgame really to me only had one good song, and that was Portals. But it was a visually stunning film. The lighting and coloring of some sequences and the darkness of others was beautiful. It worked perfectly with the story they were going for and the overall tone and feel they had. The special effects in this film looked great. I will talk about that more in the spoilery part, but it does appear to have taken inspiration from the older films. The story was decent. Again, I don't know what this trilogy was about, but this was the best out of the three stories. The characters were better. I really thought that some got good development, but I still feel like Rey could have used more development. She feels like a hollow character to me and doesn't really do much. But, you know, the way they used the original characters, the new characters, everything was very good, and they were able to explain it a lot better. Now we're going to get into spoilers, so the time code will be now for you to skip, and then you will hear my overall consensus of the film. To start off, the scene where when the planet exploded, the first one they shot, it felt like it was taken straight from an older film, the way it was blown up, and I love that. It appears to me that they used a lot more practical effects than visual effects, and that thrills me. I love that. That was amazing to see that. When I saw that in the theater, I was smiling so big because I love practical effects. That alone gave it a lot of bonus points. Palpatine, his lair, that was beautiful. I loved Palpatine's lair, the lightning, the score, the darkness. Everything about it was exactly how it was meant to be. It was very horrific, and it worked. And this isn't in my notes, but the way that they, once again, like in The Force Awakens, they reference Nazi Germany in 1945 when the stormtroopers are breaking into houses asking how many people are here. Do you have a permit? That is exactly what I love about films, when they try to take stuff and, visualize it for others to see, while it's just simply a reference, an homage to it. And they did that in Force Awakens, and they did that again here, and I love that. Kylo Ren had a lot better of development. Instead of being a depressed emo person, he had a range of emotions. He was angry, he was happy, he was sad, he was depressed, he was coping, and overall he had a great arc in this movie. And other than the fact that Last Jedi ruined him, Luke was good in this film. I love how they explained Luke, and I've seen some people, but they really did put the middle finger to Last Jedi. And I find that funny, but JJ can't really say, yeah, Last Jedi's awful, because that would ruin some of his PR. So that's why it's not like that, but I think it was great how they were able to go around all of the Last Jedi issues. The Leia scenes felt disconnected. They really did. They did not fit with the scenes, but due to the fact that she was dead, it works. It's not great, but it works. Now, here are two of the biggest issues I have. I've already stated that Rey did not have enough development. The story was okay, nothing special, and other than that, I really haven't had a lot to say. But Force saving, that's what I'm calling it. How in the world can you save somebody using the Force now, yet you couldn't do that back in episode 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, or 7 or 8? It makes absolutely no sense. That was the worst part about this. The fact that, oh, let's do plot convenience and let's make it so you can survive if you use the Force. No, that's not how the Force works. But I hated that. I thought that was an awful story concept. You could have done anything else and it would have been fine. But what's funny is the exact opposite of that was fan service 101. This film was complete and utter fan service. We already got that with Force Awakens. We've gotten that with King of the Monsters. We've gotten that with Pacific Rim Uprising, with the Transformers movies. We're getting Jurassic Park movies. You know, we're starting to get burnt out on fan service. That's all anybody seems to do. I'm going to play a quick prank on the people joining in about 6 seconds. But yeah, it's a shame that Baby Yoda had to come in and then annihilates Palpatine and everybody just dies, including Rey and Kylo, from Baby Yoda's power. But, oh, everybody should be back by now. So, you know, overall, the film was okay to me. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't good either. Out of 5 stars, I give it 2.5. I thought it was middle of the road. It's not the worst Star Wars movie. It's certainly the best of this mainline trilogy. And other than that, you know, in my Star Wars levelization, it's worse than Rogue One, A New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. So it's still 5th, but overall, it's just kind of mediocre for me. What do you guys think about it? Comment down below what you guys thought about the movie. Thank you guys so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and as always, don't let King Kong make monkey out of you, G-fans. See ya.